Hello, high school band. Today, we're going to be doing lessons 14 and 15, starting with compound meter. Compound meters are simple meters with a top number that has been multiplied by 3, such as 6-4 and 6-8. The most common compound meters are shown below. The most common compound meter is 6-8, which means there will be 6 beats per measure and an eighth note gets 1 beat. Songs written in 6/8 meter can be performed in 2 ways. One way is to count 6 equal beats per measure, but in the second way, 2 strong beats per measure on 1 and 4 are felt with a dotted quarter note, getting 1 beat. If the music goes very, very slow, we'll count in 6. If it goes faster, like our 6/8 marches, we count in 2. Math and meter. Make note of this chart showing the basic notes and their values in 6/8 meter below. Make use of your math and music skills to fill in the blank boxes in the chart below. So in the time signature 6/8, 2 beats per measure, we're counting dotted quarter notes. In 6/4 time, there are 2 dotted half notes. In 9/16 time, there's going to be 3 eighth notes. 9/8 time, 3 dotted quarter notes. 12/8 time, 4 dotted quarter notes. And 12/4 time, there's going to be 4 dotted half notes. Underline 2 strong beats per measure in this example and then clap it several times. So it said that the strong beats were on 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Compare simple and compound. Just like simple meters, compound meters are called duple, triple, and quadruple meters, depending on the number of basic beats in each measure. Compound duple is with 6s, compound triples with 9s, and compound quadruple is with 12. So you feel these in 3s. 3 times the duple, 6. 3 times the triple, 9. 3 times quadruple is the 12. Finish writing in the rhythm syllables for this poem. The first in simple meter and the second in compound meter. Practice saying the poem aloud both ways as you clap the rhythm. The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. Pickup note and a strong beat. Lion beat the unicorn all round about the town. I think these are hard. 6/8. The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. The lion beat the unicorn all round about the town. The lion beat the unicorn all round about the town. Tough. All right, we don't have a class all together to do the bonus activities, so let's go on to irregular meter. There are exceptions to the established standards of meter introduced in the previous lesson. Do some research about the following exceptions to the rules to find out more interesting information. So exceptions. Non-metric. Music with no steady beat, no time signature, and no defined measures is considered non-metric. If you remember, if you're old enough to remember, the song Into the Storm, there were some non-metric sections where you just waited a certain amount of time or until it just felt right to go on to the next note. Complex, imperfect, or asymmetrical music is called complex, including meters made up of mixed simple meters, meters of 5, 7 beats, and larger, which can only be divided unequally, were rarely used before the 20th century. 5/4 meter indicates 5 beats in each measure with a quarter note getting 1 beat. Notice that 5/4 meter can be divided into 2 beats plus 3 beats, or 3 beats plus 2 beats, depending on where the stress beat falls. So 5/4 can be felt in twos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or long short, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quintuple, music with 5 beats per measure, is also called quintuple meter with 2 strong beats present in each measure. Instead of an pop pattern with 6 beats per measure, one would hear pop 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 instead, using 5 beats. I suggest getting on YouTube and listen to Mars from Host Planets, and that will give you an idea of that sort of feel. Multimeter indicates the use of numerous time signatures changes in very quick succession within a piece of music. We've done some of these in bands where it goes from 2/4 to 3/4, 2/4 to 3/4, and back and forth and things like that. Followed by 1 measure of 2/4, followed by 3 measures of 3/8, etc. Polyrhythms are 2 contrasting rhythms, perhaps in different meters, played or sung at the same time. As a result, the stressed beats often come at different and conflicting times. To experience polyrhythms, have half the class sing My Country 'Tis of Thee, and the other half sings America the Beautiful at the same time. If we had a class, boy, that'd be great. A hemiola depends on the fact that 6 beats can be divided into 2 groups of 3 beats, or 3 groups of 2 beats. In Leonard Bernstein's popular musical West Side Story, an example of the hemiola is heard in the song America, and also in some Spanish music. The effect is a sense of slowing down without actually changing the tempo. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2. Get on YouTube and look at West Side Story. It's a pretty cool song. Or America from West Side Story, that is. A cross rhythm, just as in polyrhythm, happens when 2 conflicting rhythms are heard at the same time. The composer Chopin in Waltz in A-flat, Opus 42, wrote the melody in duple time for the right hand, but developed a strong, weak waltz rhythm for the left hand at the same time. Seldom heard in Western music, cross rhythms are often found in African music. When a group of 3 notes is written in the time usually filled by 2 notes, the pattern is called a triplet. Most commonly found in eighth notes, triplets can also be formed by quarter notes and half notes. You can recognize a triplet pattern by the number 3 above it. Circle the triplets below, then clap and count these extra examples using triplet patterns. Triplet here, here, and down below. 3 of them with the 3s above. Bonus activity, say the examples above using rhythm syllables. Ta, I like to use to-wo, and triplet instead of triple T. Triplet. Ta, triplet, ta, triplet, ta, to-wo, or ta, triplet, ta, to-wo, triplet, ta, to-wo. Okay, that's it for lesson 15. We'll be back next week with another one. We'll see you then.